Hi, this is Tracy from the McKelvey Group. This video provides an overview of the Monthly Business Review Workbook. This template was designed to provide users with a dynamic worksheet that can help management review their financials at a higher level and to adjust their business strategies to optimize profitability. The workbook allows users to input data such as historical financials, budgets, and forecasts so the company's financial health can be evaluated. Let's do a quick overview of the workbook. The right tabs are created for the accounting team to input basic company information and the financials. The accounting team and management can work on leading indicators and key strategic initiatives for the company. The gray tabs on the left are auto-populated with the financial entries to produce summary tables and charts to be used by management to review the company's financials at the higher level. The first tab is the QBR tab, or the Quarterly Business Review, and it contains a dashboard of information. At the top is a quarterly income statement, which is compared to the matching current period in the table to the right. This comparison is important to see how the company is doing for the quarter, year-to-date, annual, and against the budget. For any month or period that has not yet been closed, the forecasted numbers are used in this analysis. The second row of charts contains the balance sheet, which will only report the actuals for a closed quarter. There is also a section for the accounting team to enter financial notes, which can be useful to highlight any discrepancies or trends in the numbers. Further down is a section for the leading indicators. These are metrics that are established at the beginning of the year, which can also affect a company's financial health. It is important to track this data, for they account for other non-financial data that can affect a company's stability and growth. The actual quarterly metrics would be entered by the accounting team. The next tab contains the financial statements. The previous, current, and next fiscal years are shown at the year level, by quarter, and by month. This makes it easier to review monthly or quarterly trends that are affecting the annual numbers. Again, the income statement is in the first row of tables, and the balance sheet is below. The third tab is the budget tab. This tab will compare the actual and forecasted numbers to the budget and calculates the difference or delta between the two. This chart is only shown for the current fiscal year, but the report is again broken down to view the annual numbers, the quarterly numbers, and the monthly numbers. There is no balance sheet information on the budget tab. The next three tabs contain charts that visually depict various aspects of the company's financial health. Depending on management's level of comfort, all the information that can be gleaned from the first three tabs should be sufficient to review the company's financial health at the higher level. As one becomes more familiar in the understanding of the information provided by the graphs, these dashboard tabs can be used to view the financial trends of the company. The dashboards provide a dynamic graphical representation of the business's financials on a monthly and quarterly basis. The color-coded legend corresponds to each graph and helps the user to visualize the data comprehensively. The first chart shows the monthly trends for the revenue, COGS, or cost of goods, gross margin, SG&A, which is the sales, general, and administrative expenses, net income, and EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. The second chart is a quarterly comparison of the revenue and the net income. The third chart is a monthly comparison of the actual or forecasted revenue and net income as compared to the budget. And the fourth chart is a quarterly comparison of the actual and forecasted revenue and net income as compared to the budget. On the second dashboard, you will find a graphical representation of the company's 12-month rate of change as compared to the 3-month rate of change for both revenue and net income. The comparison of these two trends have shown to reasonably predict the year-over-year growth rate and movement of the company. Finally, here on the Ratios tab, you'll find information on various operating and balance sheet ratios, including how they are calculated, what they mean, and whether a higher or lower value is preferable. These operating ratio numbers populate the bar graph here, while the balance sheet and operating ratios found below populate the bar graph here. As was the case with Dashboard 1, the bar graphs come with a color-coded legend for each type of ratio and provide the user with a dynamic visual representation of the business's financials. Thank you for watching this video on familiarizing yourself with TMG's monthly business review workbook. We hope you will find it intuitive and useful in working with your company's financial data. Please feel free to reach out to us at clientservices@themckelveygroup.com if you have any questions. Thanks.